Well, good evening, everybody. This here is your boy Isaac again with another update on Global Aid Club, and things are moving rapidly with this platform, with this project. Before we get started again, we're not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my journey, how I'm diversifying these platforms to create passive passive income. Earlier today, right now, oh my goodness, it's about 11:44 p.m. And I just wanted to drop this one on us because what's happening is it's something really fantastic that's happening, and I'm going to share my screen with everybody one more time, and because I want us to see something fantastic that's happening. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my desktop on screen right quick, and I want us to take a look at the number of users right now. So here it is, 11:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and there is 12,370. And so what I'm going to do is a couple of hours from now, right around 6:30 or 7 a.m., I'm going to get back on and we'll be able to see just how many people have joined while I was sleeping. And I'm hearing a lot of chatter, but here's something else that I want to share with us. Right now, I've been looking at this, and the liquidity pool stability is hovering right around 30 to 35% right now. And so here's another cool thing that we could look at. The system refreshes itself every day. And so there's been 592 packs purchased globally, globally, and 183 users have registered within the last 6 hours. So all of this is taking place within the last 6 hours. But look at the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Total rewards claimed by users. That's a seven-figure number right there, right? And total fast start bonuses, that's a six-figure number. So this thing is moving. It is moving and moving rapidly. And again, it's about positioning. If you get in front of a wave, then you can surf your way all the way to the beach. And the process of getting started is really, really simple. But again, listen, if you've looked at the presentation, because there are presentations out here that's about 40 minutes long that go over everything in great detail. I mean, talking about the ebooks that you can download and you can, you know, brand it yourself and resell these at and keep 100% of the profit that you use. There are so many different things that's attached to this platform. Vacation packages, that you can use without having to sit through timeshares at these resorts and things of that nature. So, for everyone that is saying, "Oh, no, 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 no," well, my thing is, I'm in this for the long haul. This is not the short thing. This is not, I didn't get in this platform thinking, oh man, I'm going to just put $50 in here and I'm going to become wealthy overnight. That's not my mindset. My mindset is that I got in this thing because I saw some potential. And when they had to do some reorganizing or some restructuring, everybody was like, oh, it's a rug pull, it's a rug pull. But if you take a look at how quickly they were able to turn this thing around in less than 24 to 36 hours, they had already came back with a Zoom call talking about the changes that were going to be made for sustainability and longevity. Sustainability, longevity. That was key for me. And so, you know, right now, I'm looking at a substantial amount in my accounts right now that, and if I hit the withdraw button, it's probably going to say about 10% of whatever it is that I can get out of it, and which is still pretty decent. And remember, you can still withdraw every day, and there's no problem with that. You know, so the way that they've structured this thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just excited about it, and that's why I said I wanted to get back on before midnight and just talk a little bit about the number. Here it is. It was 12,370. And let me refresh the page and see what happens. So that red number up there, 12,370. Let's see what happens. Okay. So in the morning, we're going to get back on and we're going to take another look at this thing and see exactly where that number lies within about 6 hours. But again, I got in with a modest amount of money. I got four packages. Okay, so let me look at them. That's four packages, right? And I can go ahead on and include so everybody can see. I have nothing to hide here. Nothing to hide. My packages right now. Package one is at $335. Two is at 321. Three is at 188. The fourth package is at $11. Okay, so you're looking at 3, 6, 7, 8, 800 something dollars that I have in this thing offered. So that's, if you multiply that, okay, so that's, a significant percentage increase off of my $200. Okay, I've more than tripled my money in less than a week. And if I decide that I want to claim the packages, I can claim about 10% of all of my packages right now. And again, what I do like about it is that they put systems in place so that the system doesn't go bankrupt right away. Okay. So if I were to hit claim all packs, it's going to calculate it, and it's like 10% of the daily and stuff like that. And that's totally fine with me. And keep in mind that our packs, certain ones are locked still yet. Okay. But here, from silver all the way down to president right now, I can see it's locked. And so what I'm earning on right now are the beginner, runner, and bronze levels. But that's across all of my packages. That's all of my packages. All four packages. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to just jump on real quick, and I know this is a little bit longer than I anticipated, but here we are. And if we take a look at it, okay, once again, we're at 32% as of 11:52 p.m. October 12th. So October 13th, I'm going to get back on and we're going to talk about it. All right. I'm going to bid y'all farewell, farewell, and good night. God bless, and God bless. Well, good morning, everybody. This here is Coach Isaac, and as we promised, we would get back on. We paused the video last night, and we are back on with Global Aid. It is now 7:06 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to bring this up on screen just so that everybody can see exactly what's going on. As we promised, we're going to look at the number to see how many added users were added, and now we're at 12,417. 12,417. And if we look at the number here, okay, 587 packs purchased in the last 24 hours, and 170 new registered users. The BNB is now up to 186, and the liquidity pool stability is up to 37.2%. Now, there's one thing that I'm looking at, and I think this is going to be something also that's going to be good for the longevity of this particular project. And what that is that I think they are going to be limiting the withdrawals. Let me see what this looks like right now, to something like 10% or something like that, right? Because if I include all of my locked uh, rewards, you will be able to see that my pack one, I have 351.94, pack two, 338.5, pack three, 198.17, and then my last pack, 13.2. And so if I go and claim my rewards right now, I think I'm getting 10% on all of my packs, which the daily right there is, to some, that might not be a lot, which is $11.77. But I'm going to do some more research on this. See, it's right here at the bottom, right here. I'm going to do some more research, so I'm not going to claim it just yet. I'm going to do some more research on it so that I can come back and let you guys know exactly what that looks like. But if I go to my first pack, you'll see, if I claim that, then that'll be $3.50, I believe. That's how that will work. 10% of that particular pack. So I'm pretty excited about this thing. And if you look at the video from the very beginning, you'll see where we were from last night and where we are as of today. And right now it's, let's see, 12,419. So that should be up. Okay. And again, my link is going to be in the description. But for the simple small fee of $50, it's like kind of a no-brainer for me to just get in. Like I said, I got in with a very modest investment of, I bought four packs, right? I did the one pack and then I was like, okay, this is looking good. Let me buy another pack. And then I bought, the third, and then I bought the fourth. And again, I'm not investing any money that I'm not willing to risk. This, again, is money that it's like my golf money, right? If I was going to go play golf or something like that. So that's, 3 rounds of golf for me here in the Northwest. And so, yeah, it's not house money. This here is disposable income. And we are diversifying our portfolio. We got a couple other platforms that we're going to be talking about that we are involved with. There's a couple that we are looking at that has some substantial promise. How about that? Some substantial promise. There's longevity in one of these particular platforms. We won't be able to call its name, but our link will always be in the description going forward. And it's been around for decades and is still paying out. And so we're going to be jumping on board with that one as well. And we just want you guys to be encouraged. Don't give up. If you got in this space, you got in for a reason, right? You're trying to find vehicles that can create and generate passive income, just like myself, right? And I mean, I got multiple streams of income coming in. So when these platforms work, they work. When they don't, they won't. And that would just keep it moving. This is indeed, as the person who I'm sponsored under, BOJ, you call it the Wild Wild West, and so, and indeed it is. So you have to use, risk capital, and you have to know exactly what your risk tolerances are whenever you're dealing with anything. Know what you are not going to be emotionally hijacked by if it goes away. I think that's the best way to say it. If you are investing in anything and your emotions are attached to it, then I would consider not doing it. But if you can get into something and know that the moment you release your capital into that platform, that capital really is gone. Until you can recoup, retrieve, cash out, you have to look at that as something that you've given away. I hope this is making sense to somebody. And when you're able to claim profits, that's what belongs to you. It's the profits that you can reclaim or claim out of these platforms. Now that is yours, whether it be the initial amount that you put in or less, and maybe sometimes more. There have been, projects where we've gotten more than what we put in. A lot of them we might break even. Some of them we have taken hits on. But again, I'm not emotionally attached to any of these programs. Not a single one of them. I understand that when I get in these things, that the moment I release my capital, that it's gone. I can't look for it to do something that I don't have control over it right now, right? So, and I hope this is making sense to somebody. Um, and again, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not trying to fluff this or any way, shape, form, or fashion. I just think what they've done really looks good, and I think that it has the ability to be sustained going forward. I just refreshed the page to see what's going to happen. And we're still at 12,419 for right now. But again, this is Coach Isaac. I just wanted to stop in this morning because we started this around 11:40 or something like that last night, and I wanted to show the difference, what happened between the time that I started. So I paused the video and got some rest, and now I'm back at it. All right. We'll see you guys again in the future. And I just want you to know that right now, you stay the course. And I promise you, if you stay the course, everything is going to work out in your favor. So don't be discouraged when something doesn't work out. You use that as a lesson, because I don't take losses, I take lessons. Come on, somebody. I learn from these platforms how to get in, how to get out, where to get in, where to get out. It's just like investing in the stock market. The same principles apply. You got to know what your take profits are. You got to know where your stop losses are. You got to know where your entry points are. You got to know what the trend is. You got to know, what's influencing the markets. All of these things happen. And the same thing here in this cryptocurrency space. You got to know when to get in, when to get out, and oftentimes the earlier you get in, the more likely you're able to pull profits. But if you come late to the party, when everyone is saturated, or the cash out process has been fully exhausted, that's when people, emotional and get frustrated because they got in, but they couldn't get anything out. So again, this is still in the beginning stages. It's less than 2 weeks old. It started September 29th. I believe it was September 29th. So yeah, over a little over 2 weeks when we got in. And again, right now we have a little bit of capital in here, $200. But if I look at my total potential earnings on this thing right now, it's almost about $900. Okay, off of 200. So that's a substantial amount. But again, like I said, we don't count that as ours until we can do a complete withdrawal. Whatever I withdraw, that's mine. Whatever I leave in the platform belongs to the platform. Does that make sense? All right. God bless you all. This here again is Coach Isaac. Hey, if you like this content, would you do us a favor? Hit that subscribe button. If you like to be notified when we post new content, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date as we post new content. Leave us a comment. Let's talk about this thing. Drop a comment. I will reply to comments. I want to have a conversation with the community. All right. Again, Coach Isaac, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. God bless, and God bless.